Hello, Seiiti Arata. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and instantly considering them part of your family. This is Ichariba chode. It is a powerful Japanese concept that has shaped part of their culture for centuries. And if you believe in the power of deep, meaningful connections, if you want to learn the secret behind Okinawans' famously long and happy lives, keep watching. Ichariba chode translates to once we meet, we're like family. And that is more than just like a feel-good phrase. Okinawans live by this principle. It fosters mutual effort and joy. It creates a close-knit society. And we can see how this simple idea can also transform your relationships. But what do I mean when I say that Ichariba chode basically translates to this concept of once we meet, we're like family? Just imagine treating everybody that you encounter as if they were your long-lost relative. From the moment I meet you, we're like siblings. We share the same emotions and everything around us. From the moment I know you, you'll become like my brother, my sister. I'll do whatever I can for you. The Okinawan community lives by this principle and also the concept of iwimaru, which means that if everybody cooperates, it's better, right? Things get done more easily, with joy, with lightness. So what do you think about all of this? Maybe you can be thinking that, this would not work in our modern, fast-paced world. It is true that it is a challenging concept to apply, especially in societies where individualism is highly valued. But what if we can learn something valuable from this ancient wisdom? Think about how different your daily interactions might be if you approached each person that you meet with this openness, with the warmth that usually you only reserve for your family. How might it change your community, your workplace, your neighborhood? So today we're going to be exploring how this powerful idea from a tiny Japanese island, Okinawa, how can it potentially revolutionize the way you connect with other people in our increasingly disconnected world. Maybe this can also be the start of a big, profound shift in your life, in your relationships. Ichariba chode is like going the extra mile. Let me tell you a story that perfectly illustrates Ichariba chode. When I went to Okinawa with my family, we needed a way to get around since renting a car was not really an option because of the local regulations. So we made a deal with a taxi driver called Mr. Azuma, agreeing to pay him a daily fee to drive us around. He was always very professional, punctual. He was willing to take us wherever we wanted to go. Well, that was expected already as part of our agreement, right? But Ichariba chode was shown in the small details. We mentioned that we had some distant family members in the capital, Nara, but we only knew the name of the street and that's all. Mr. Azuma went out of his way to help us. He actually went there earlier. He talked to the people on the street. He asked around in the neighborhood to help us find our relatives, even though that was not part of his job. And he did it because he genuinely wanted us to reconnect with our family. Now, we even felt a bit embarrassed by all that trouble that we're causing. We suggested, okay, let's just give up, it's fine. But he insisted in asking just one more person over there. Make sure that we tried everything. He seemed genuinely sad when we couldn't find our Okinawan family. So you see, he was not just our driver, he was really part of our family. He was trying his best to help us. And we still remember him fondly, even many years after that. This is the impact of Ichariba chode. It's about treating everyone like family, going the extra mile to help and create lasting positive memories. So now let's talk about how Ichariba chode relates to going above and beyond in our interactions with other people. This philosophy is not just about being nice. It's about genuinely putting extra effort to bring happiness and satisfaction to the people around us, even when we are not obligated to do so. Think about it. How often do we only do the basic? What is required of us is we strictly stay within our job descriptions or the social norms. Or what if we approached each interaction with this mindset of, how can I make this person's day a little bit better? This is not about keeping score or expecting anything in return, right? It is about doing it because we see other people as family. And this can be incorporated into your life as a core value. To understand more about core values, you can visit the link arata.se/your values. In game theory, there is a strategy called tit for tat with forgiveness that can protect you from being taken advantage of. I know this might, make some people wonder, doesn't it leave us open to abuse? It's kind of a balancing act. To enjoy the benefits of Ichariba chode, we need trust and cooperation. We start with an open heart. We're ready to collaborate, to give freely, but we also need to be aware of our boundaries. To keep it simple, if you're worried of being taken advantage of while you're living under this Ichariba chode principle, you can think about tit for tat with kindness. You'll start by cooperating. If the other person cooperates as well, everybody wins. But if they betray you, you stop cooperating to protect yourself. But if they change the behavior, you can forgive, you can give another chance. In this way, you avoid creating a cycle of distrust. You start by cooperating, you protect yourself if you're harmed, but you're also open to cooperate again if things change. Now remember, game theory often assumes that you are interacting with the same people repeatedly. Ichariba chode, on the other side, emphasizes kindness without expecting anything in return. That's how you live your life. You might never see that person again, but that doesn't change how you behave. Not being nice today because you hope that they will be nice to you back. Next time, if you don't meet that person again, it's fine. If they take advantage of your kindness, it's also okay to step back. You might give them another chance, but you don't have to be keeping yourself to put yourself at risk. There is another thing that works in Okinawa, Japan, might not work where you live right now or in your specific neighborhood. You see, different societies and different social circles have different levels of trust. In high trust societies, like close-knit communities, Ichariba chode can really flourish. But in low trust environments, you have to be a little bit more cautious. Like, imagine there's greeting strangers warmly, invited them to your home. Might not be very wise if you're in a dangerous neighborhood at night. But even if your hometown is unfortunately a low-trust society, even then you can find a selected circle of people with whom you treat more kindly with this Ichariba chode principle. So it's about being smart about when and how and where you use this principle. The beauty of Ichariba chode is that it encourages us to stay open to new connections, to treat newcomers with warmth and generosity. Don't allow negative experiences with just a few individuals close you off from the potential of forming new bonds. Of course, remember to take care of yourself and also set healthy boundaries. It's about finding a balance where you can give generously while also protecting yourself. And by doing so, you can create this ripple effect of kindness and connection that can transform your community and also your personal relationships. You can have better results in whatever you do. This Ichariba chode principle. Networking is an excellent example. Let's take a look now at this principle of Ichariba chode. How can it be applied in your life? In business, imagine if we approached networking events with the mindset of creating genuine connections rather than just exchanging business cards. What if we took the time to actually get to know potential partners, clients, sharing a meal with them or local drinks, or talking about more than just work? This could lead to stronger, more loyal business relationships and exciting collaborative projects. Imagine two people. Imagine Adrian and Bruno, both attending the same industry conference, but their strategies are very different. Adrian takes the typical networking approach. What is that? He goes there to collect as many business cards as possible. He makes quick introductions, his elevator pitch. He finds people who could be useful to his career. He bounces from one person to another, right, with that elevator pitch very quickly, and then asks immediately, so what about you? What do you do? His conversations are very shallow, and at the end of the night, he might have a stack of business cards, but no real connections. And he tries to follow up later, his calls are basically cold calls. And that leads to poor results, no real opportunity. Bruno used to be like Adrian, but Bruno decided to try something different, embracing Ichariba chode principle. Now he approaches networking with this idea that once we meet, we're family. This change in values makes a big difference in his results. At the event, Bruno is more relaxed. He's focused on genuine interactions. He doesn't rush to be collecting business cards. Instead of that, he's taking his time to really meet each person in front of him. He greets them warmly, makes them feel comfortable. If it turns out that he's with people in different industries or with different goals, he doesn't go too deep in that, but he still treats people with respect. And even those weaker connections sometimes introduce him to the right people. That demonstrates the power of the weak ties. And when Bruno actually finds himself with somebody who is his target audience, he doesn't just talk about business, he makes the effort to make a restaurant reservation at a local place that is very nice, with tasty food, with good ambience, good value for money. He even goes and checks the venue in advance to make sure that everything is perfect. He then invites those people to join him, acting as a great host. And during those meals, Bruno shares his hobbies, his dreams, he opens up, encourages his guests to do the same. All of that creates a comfortable atmosphere where personal connections are made. This leads to stronger professional relationships and even a few lifelong friendships. By the end of the conference, Adrian has a pile of business cards, but no real leads. Bruno, on the other hand, has formed real, meaningful connections. He sends personalized follow-up messages referencing the specific points from their conversations. He offers support and resources, all related to what they discussed. Do you understand that? This is the power of Ichariba chode in networking. It transforms networking from a chore into an opportunity for genuine relationship building. And in the long run, these authentic relationships are far more valuable than just a pile of business cards or a list of LinkedIn connections, both in a professional and personal level. Bruno's approach might seem like it takes more effort, more time, more cost. However, it is aligned with his core values. He believes in treating people well, in achieving high performance at work. That's why he goes the extra mile to ensure that his interactions are meaningful. This is important. Understanding your core values, that can help guide your actions in similar situations. To learn more about your core values, how you can create a complete life plan, you can visit arata.se/your values. So next time you are interacting with people, remember this. Approach each person with a perspective that they can become like family. You might be surprised at how this simple shift can transform your experience and also your results. To know how Ichariba chode can change things. This idea can make a big difference in many areas, not just networking in business events. This simple idea can really bring people together in many different ways. Give it a try. These are just a few ways this applied principle, Ichariba chode, being applied. The key is to approach your interactions with openness, with willingness to form deeper connections. It is about seeing the potential for family in every person we meet. This is a core value you can develop. To see how to identify your core values, you can visit the link arata.se/your values.